that it isn't. It can take a lot of thought, effort, and money. But what if I told you that you already have the most perfect gift of all? It doesn't involve spending a fortune, it's practically the most thoughtful thing you could do, and the only effort it takes is checking a little box that says yes. A little box that answers the big question, would you like to be an organ donor? Good evening. Chairperson, judges, family, and friends. Have you ever considered giving someone the gift of life? Maybe you're already an organ donor, or maybe you don't feel like you know enough about it to be comfortable signing up. Either way, let me give you a little bit of information. An organ donor can be living, but it's more common for them to be deceased. These are people that donate their organs or tissues to those who have been in accidents, have illnesses, or those whose organs have failed. According to the latest statistics, last year in Canada alone, over 4,500 people waited on a list for an organ transplant. But less than a quarter of them actually got it. 123, they died waiting. So this will leave over 3,000 people to be carried into this year's list. Now let's just think about this. According to research, it has shown that approximately 4,000 more people will be needing transplants in 2013. But there are already 3,000 on the list. How could this ever work? Especially because Canada has one of the lowest rates of organ donors in the world, with approximately 13 for every million people being donors. It could just as easily be you as it could be me. The people that need help are right around the corner. A friend of mine and my mom's has a liver disease and will need a transplant in the very near future. She can't get on the formal waiting list yet because only the critical patients get their names listed. But that's just not right. She would have a much better chance at survival and recovery if we could get her the help that she will need right now. This lady doesn't worry about herself as much as she worries about her 2-year-old daughter. She told me that she lies awake at night, wondering if there will be a liver for her when her time comes. Because if not, she won't be there to see her daughter start school, go to prom, fall in love, or get married. Many of you are parents. Imagine the heartbreak you would feel pondering the possibility that you could be ripped from your child far too soon. Imagine, as a child, having your parents snatched from you. You'd be lost. For some people, the situation is flipped around. There are young children in desperate need of help too. Let's take a little girl named Penny, for example. Penny's just 2.5 with endless possibilities lying ahead of her. But these are possibilities that will be robbed of her if she doesn't get a new heart. Her rare condition has forced her to be hooked up to a heart stimulator around the clock, which restricts her from playing and having fun like a normal 2-year-old should. Her parents, they say they just miss the little things, like giving their baby a bath. And rightfully so. Wouldn't you miss it too? How would it feel to have to wait for another family's heartbreak so that your baby could live? But then, of course, the family would have to consent for the organs to be donated, something that can be hard for people to do. It's hard because there are so many myths that circulate about this undiscussed topic. If you think that doctors won't try as hard to save you if they see you're an organ donor, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. It's a doctor's duty to help people, and that includes you. If you believe it's against your religion, organ donation is seen as an act of love and giving by practically all religions. But talk to your leader. And do you think you're too old? Wrong. The oldest person to donate was 102. Now, maybe my eyes are failing me, but when I look out there, I don't see too many of you getting up there yet. You donating your organs could mean that you saved over 50 people. It's as easy as indicating your wishes on your license and making your intentions known to your family and friends. Who knows? At some point in your life, you could be the one who needs help. And wouldn't it be nice to know that there are people out there that will extend your time when theirs runs out? We have the chance to be people's real-life heroes. And let's face it, We don't need these parts where we're going. So please, have a heart and give